Hawa majamaa hawa nitawashughulikia asubuhi na mapema. These ones. Hawa kuna mahali wanaenda hawa. Mimi nawaambia ukweli.
Ladies and gentlemen, the opposition have to be very, very careful. They have to be very, very careful because of the President William Ruto they are dealing with. A political genius on his own way, who was able to beat the incumbent with the huge opposition leader Raila Amolo Odinga. Now, why am I saying this? The game plan of opposition entirely, it matters a lot. But they have to remember that as William Ruto plays, they have to ensure that they disrupt his game plan. Seriously. First of all, let me take you through this. The opposition have the people of Kenya. With the killings that are occurring right now in the country, the opposition has the support of Kenyans.
Na mimi nataka niseme na nishukuru Rais William Samoei Ruto. Wakati jana umesema shoot but do not kill. I want to repeat it here. In fact, shoot and kill.
Someone called me from Bomet County. He told me that if the opposition organize themselves well, they are going to vote for them. Why? The kind of things that are happening in the country as we speak today, they have no tribe. Despite the political class around President William Ruto trying to demonize certain community, people are seeing that the killings are occurring because even Kim Tai was shot. Imagine, as young man knelt down, raised up his hands, but still was shot in the neck. I hear it was twice. A person aimed to kill him. Simple and clear. Ladies and gentlemen, a young lady of 12 years was seated in a house watching a TV. A bullet was able to reach the home and kill him. Kill her, I think. She was a lady.
Jana tulikuwa kwa nyumba na mtoto wangu muda wa 6:20 hapo, na ndio tukasikia kitu imelia na sauti kubwa sana. Tukiwa kwa nyumba kama tumekaa chini, kumwangalia kwa mkono nikaona akona damu. Wakati niliona akona damu, tulidhani ni kitu imemkata, kama ni kitu imepasuka. Wakati nilimshika mkono kuangalia damu imetoka wapi, ndio mtoto wangu akaanguka chini. Na kumwangalia nikaona akona shimo kwa kichwa, ndio nikapiga duru. Ningetaka pia kuuliza, haki ya mtoto wangu nitaipataje? Na hata kama nitapata haki, watarudisha mtoto wangu hai tena? Hawatamrudisha ya kweli?
12 years old kid. So people have sat down and seen this is not an issue to do with the tribe. This is an issue to do with the rights of Kenyans. So the opposition need to organize themselves well because they have the people. They have the human machinery. That's the opposition.
Sasa ground ya Changamwe inasema nini? Ati Changamwe mnasemaje? Ati Changamwe mnasemaje? Changamwe mnasemaje? Harambe! Wewe William Ruto! Wewe Kasongo! Wewe Kaongo! Wewe muongo! Wewe mtu ya kutenga! Wewe mtu ya kubeba Wakenya wafala! Wewe umeharibu uchumi! Wewe unataka kuuza poti ya Mombasa! Kasongo aende asiende! Kasongo aende asiende!
There are people who can campaign, people can bring numbers, people have energy. So if they organize themselves well and utilize this human machinery, they are able to go far. They have the political numbers. Having Mount Kenya and the Western region by their side, then bring some from the coastal region, this country is fixed. The opposition is done. They have the ability to deliver for Kenyans. Considering the track record that we have in the opposition, ladies and gentlemen, they are able to deliver. Check on Matiang'i, check on Atembea, check on Rigathi Gachagua when he was a member of parliament. They are able to deliver for this country. Ladies and gentlemen, they just need to have proper details for their game. They need to understand details of President William Ruto. And according to me, the game plan of President William Ruto, assuming that he will pocket the entire Rift Valley votes, pocket the Luo Nyanza votes, then the hope for President William Ruto is entirely on two regions. Now that Mount Kenya is gone, his major areas of focus, it is the coastal region and the Western Kenya region. And that is going to form the basis of this analysis here. But before I take you through, if this is the first time you're watching my videos at Makwa Times, take a second or two to subscribe, like and comment, because that is the best support you can always give this channel. My number is always here. Interact with me, share with me, because that's how I get to learn. For those who want to support the channel, feel free to do so. Let me give you 2 seconds to subscribe before I proceed. In those 2 regions, William Ruto has done something unique, something called political consolidation. He has ensured that he has taken all the political leaders from the Western region and the Coastal region. Let me give you an example. In the Western region, he has taken Musalia Mudavadi, Moses Wetangula, Wycliffe Oparanya Oparanya, some members of parliament, and most importantly, he has also taken Raila Amolo Odinga, people who have been winning the politics of the Western region. Ladies and gentlemen, in the Coastal region, he has taken Ali Hassan Joho, he has taken Raila Amolo Odinga, he has taken Mvurya, he has taken the Speaker of the Senate, that is Amason Kingi, and he has all the members of parliament, most of them, and even the governors of the Coastal region. Remember, he has also control of Kwale, and there's also now having Mudavadi on board, he has a control of Lamu through the governors. So when we check on that, ladies and gentlemen, there's a clear indication that William Ruto is so much interested to lock those 2 regions, Western and the Coastal region. As we speak today, the leaders from that region are drumming support for President William Ruto in those particular regions. What is the target of President William Ruto? The numbers. If he gets 2 million from Western region, again, he gets 1.5 million from the Coastal region, plus the 4 million that we'll get, or maybe actually 2 million from his side, from Raila Amolo Odinga, and then he gets 3 million from the entire Kalenjin land. That will form 5, plus the 1.5 from the coast, 5.5, plus the 2 from the Western Kenya region, that is 7.5 million votes. A very good starting base. Then collect from the Masai region, collect from the northeastern part. You know, the northeastern part, you can see how Dual is working day and night to get them on board. Ladies and gentlemen, then we will see a serious presidential candidate in the name of William Ruto. Why am I giving these statistics? I'm saying this because I feel the opposition team, they need to consider the Western Kenya and the Coastal region while making their game plan at the table. Let them ensure they have a proper game plan at the table for the 2 regions, the Western Kenya region and the Coastal region. If they don't do so, then it will be very difficult to beat President William Ruto. Why? Those regions that we are talking about, William Ruto is seriously working to ensure that they have development projects, they have their leaders in place, they have pumped enough money to consolidate those votes. That is what I'm telling you. The opposition have to sit well and plan. Just to give them some simple advice, they can take it or leave it. They have to have a counter plan, which will include elevating some young leaders, brilliant, vocal, and well supported because of their track record at the grassroots. Go to Western Kenya, empower Natembeya immensely. Empower leaders who are against the government. Because as we speak today, I even realized Peter Salias is now fighting Natembeya. Meaning everyone has been bought. So ladies and gentlemen, when we check those leaders at the grassroots, if they are elevated, they can be able to bring votes on board. That's number 1. Number 2, those leaders allied to President William Ruto, they have as well been actually given that mark of incompetence, poor promises, and even they have been associated with the killings now that are happening in the country. So they don't have such support. But if they are going to sleep, the opposition team is going to sleep and don't bring up some leaders from the grassroots, fail. They're going to lose terribly. Number 2, they need to field candidates in every position. They have to agree, consolidate their votes, and field candidates in various parts of these areas, Western and of course the Coastal region. That is the sure way they are going to ensure that they have consolidated the opposition. They have taken William Ruto home. Because in whichever the mood that we have right now, the eventuality is that the final thing is that game of numbers is going to emerge in 2027. And the team with the best game, it is going to win. I don't know what's your take. On the comment section, share with me. Let us keep engaging. Thank you for helping me to the 10,000 subscription mark. As we move to 20,000, please be part of the journey. See you next time for more videos. My name is Abel Mukwa.